Boom! 'Tis the season. The National Football League has announced the schedules for all 32 teams in the National Football League. Look no further. I'm not looking any further to any other team but the Buffalo Bills. Who are the Buffalo Bills playing? When are they playing them? And how are they going to do this year? We'll be talking about how they're going to do this year throughout the rest of this offseason. But right here, right now, Ryan Thomas breaking down the 2022 Buffalo Bills season schedule released moments ago on NFL Network, ESPN, Buffalo Bills Twitter, all those platforms. I am going to pop on the screen sharing side of things with the cinema layout that StreamYard graces me with every time I hop on here. And you guys will get to see the week-by-week breakdown of the 2022 Buffalo Bills season schedule. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. This is a big moment for my generation of Buffalo Bills fanhood. To be able to say, finally, at last, we were able to be a primetime team. The primetime Buffalo Bills. I never thought I'd live to say those words in one phrase. Primetime Buffalo Bills. But here we are. The Bills are officially primetime. I don't want to just hop on here and give you my thoughts. I want to hop on here and I want to hear your thoughts on the Buffalo Bills 2022 season schedule. You can do that by commenting on this video, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. Let me know what you think about this schedule. And yes, the schedule is a big deal because it paves the way for how the Buffalo Bills can possibly finish this upcoming season, or whether they will be, a top-tier, top-flight team like most believe. I believe they will be a top-flight, top-tier team in 2022. This upcoming season, 2022-2023, I should say. Schedule released in 2022. Let's get right to it in terms of this schedule. Now, I am very happy about one thing. The primetime slate, Week 1, Thursday, September 8th, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. You have that is the one biggest national spotlight that any team could possibly have, the night NFL kickoff game. And I don't remember, I didn't look, I should have looked, but when you go to the league schedule here, and this is from the Buffalo Bills website, when you go to the league schedule and it shows us the rest of the league, okay, so this is huge, and this is what I want to highlight. The Buffalo Bills on September 8th play the LA Rams, and they play the LA Rams as the only game on NFL television to open the season. That is the biggest spotlight. We wait months and months and months for the Buffalo Bills to play, and football fans nationwide wait all offseason long for football, and they get it with the Buffalo Bills playing the first game of the 2022 regular season in LA. I wish personally, my only major gripe about the schedule is that this game was not at home. Bills fans deserved it. I understand the champs are the champs. Why should the champs have to come to Buffalo? I get it. But this game could have been Buffalo versus a team that they play at home this year. Could have been that, with the Bills playing that game at home. I would have really loved that. But back to the Buffalo Bills schedule. Week 1 at the Rams, NFL kickoff to open the season at SoFi Stadium. Love it. Then you have Week 2, September 19th, 7:15 Eastern Time. It is the first Monday Night Football game of Week 2 and a Monday Night Football doubleheader, which I was hoping would become more of a common theme in the 2022 season. And it is. Week 2, the Bills host the Tennessee Titans. The Buffalo Bills home opener is a Monday Night Football game. The Buffalo Bills home opener is a Monday Night Football game. And for those that want to go to Miami, you can do that as a Buffalo Bills fan. In September, week 3 at Hard Rock Stadium, the Buffalo Bills travel to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Then the week following, they head to Baltimore, 2 back-to-back road games after the royal blue carpet is rolled out for that week 2 game against Tennessee. Week 5, the Pittsburgh Steelers, Sunday night football, or Sunday football, the first day game on Sunday, 1 o'clock, my favorite time slot in football. Personally, I love prime time, but I love Sundays at 1 o'clock. Fire it up. Buffalo Bills, Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 6, the rematch that everyone is waiting for. The Buffalo Bills take on the Kansas City Chiefs at 4:25 p.m. Now, they want that game on CBS. That game will be on CBS with Jim Nantz and Tony Romo, and rightfully so. But personally, I feel that game should be a primetime game. It could possibly be flexed depending on the way this season goes. Week 7, you have the bye. Week 8, we host the Green Bay Packers on Sunday, December 30th, on Sunday night football. Waiting all day for Sunday night. We'll be doing that October 30th against the Green Bay Packers. Week 9, you take on the New York Jets in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The New Jersey Jets on November 6th at 1 o'clock. Then you got another 1 o'clock game at home in November against the Minnesota Vikings. Then you have another Sunday at 1 o'clock game, this one on CBS against the Cleveland Browns. The Vikings game the week prior I mentioned is on Fox. Then a game that I might have to say I'm thankful for my family, of course, but the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving, that is a gimme. That's a winnable matchup, to say the least. No offense to the Detroit Lions, but if Buffalo doesn't go into Detroit and win that game on Thanksgiving, something will be seriously wrong. Week 12 against the Detroit Lions, I want to go to that game so badly. I would love that experience. That would be very fun to go to Detroit and watch the Bills whoop on the Lions. You see here back-to-back Thursday night football action between the Bills and the Lions, and then the Patriots the very next week in Foxborough. And then Sunday, back at it at Highmark Stadium against the Jets. You have an AFC East slate here, 3 games in a row. Week 13 against the Patriots, Week 14 against the Jets, Week 15 to be determined, which you know what that means. That game against Miami could be what's called flexed, where we could see the Bills play on primetime once again. And Week 16, Christmas Eve. If you have a Christmas Eve party like I do every year, you're partying while the Buffalo Bills are playing the Bears, Week 16. And then ESPN Monday Night Football, the Buffalo Bills take on the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati. And then Week 18, we end the season on New Year's Day 2023 with the New England Patriots. So overall, I am just very happy for the fact that the Buffalo Bills will be playing most games on primetime. Like, that is really cool. Despite what I said about the Bills, and my favorite part of Bills fandom is that, yeah, we do have the sigh of relief that finally, at long last, the Buffalo Bills can be regarded as a primetime team. We had to wait a long friggin' time for that to happen. But a Thursday night football game week 1, the NFL kickoff game, the only game that's on television. Huge. Playing against the Super Bowl champ, reigning Super Bowl champ, LA Rams. The next week, playing against the Tennessee Titans with extra rest on Monday Night Football, rolling out the royal blue carpet for the Buffalo Bills. Or you could say the red carpet. Let the red out for the Buffalo Bills on that night. That's a game that I really want to go to. What are the games that you want to go to? I'm going to go to the comment section here. Doug Clark says the first 7 games is a tough stretch of games where the second half of the season seems on the weaker side. And let's get into this, Doug and company, Bills Mafia. Let's get into that in terms of this season and what it actually means wins and losses wise for the Buffalo Bills, and the order in which this season, in which the games are played this season, is extremely important. Extremely important. It always has been. And people can say that, we're over-analytical, we're over-analyzing things, it's just a schedule. Schedule is everything to a season as far as whether or not, you're feeling confident. We're feeling confident no matter what because this team is legitimate. This team is a front-runner type team in the AFC and in the NFL. You don't go down the road that they have these last few years and not say that. You don't go head-to-head against Kansas City 2 years in a row and not say that. People can say what they want. Yeah, 13 seconds, that was a tough pill to swallow. But we're right there. We're right there. We're right there. I'll say it again. We're right there. Close. This has to be the year. This has to be the year. The window of opportunity is closing ever so rapidly. This league changes, and you have to maximize your moment. If you don't maximize your moment, you are... Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. And I look forward to how this schedule shakes out just in terms of what I'm noticing as far as Bills fans have every right to finally feel like they have a reason to be proud of their team. They have every right to feel like this is the year that we can get it done. And if they didn't feel that way, I would say, what are you thinking? Because this is the moment where, if there was ever a moment where you could say, man, these Bills fans are in over their head, this is not it. This is like, okay, we are legitimized as one of the better teams in the NFL, and we are that good. We are just simply that good. So I want to go week to week just based on the schedule and what I see as win or loss. I'm going with a win on week 1 in LA, going into LA, riding high off of a win into week 2, hosting the Tennessee Titans, winning that game as well, beating the Miami Dolphins in Miami. I think Baltimore will be a win for them. I think Pittsburgh could be a win for them. I see them winning their first 5 games of the season. And to Doug's point, the first half of the season, the first half of the schedule is tougher than the back half, especially the middle portion. Week 7 to week 12 of the schedule is not that bad. Green Bay, okay, you got Rodgers there. The Jets, who knows what the Jets will be. Minnesota, they might be in the midst of a rebuild. Cleveland, I'm not sold on them. Detroit, not sold on them either. I see quite possibly 14 wins on this schedule for the 2022 Buffalo Bills. 14 wins. That's 14-4. That's what I see. Or 14-3, I should say. 14-3. That's been the record prediction for me since the season ended last year. And I think I'm going to be spot on. 14-3. 14-3. Does anybody want to dispute that? Feel free, dispute it with me on the show. 14-3 from yours truly. That's what I have. Put it on the board. Put it out there. Buffalo Bills record prediction from Ryan Thomas is 14-3. And I look at the AFC East with the Patriots, with the Dolphins, with the Jets, and I say to myself, yeah, each team got incrementally better, but so did the Bills. So how did one team really bridge the gap between themselves and Buffalo? I don't see it because I think Buffalo got better too. And Buffalo was ranked number 1 in the AFC East by 1 game, yes, but whether it's 1 game, 2 games, they still won the division. They still did what they needed to do to win the division. So I am pumped Yes, I am getting tickets. Yes, I am going to a game this year. Most definitely. I have to. Because I think this could be a really special season. I think this could be the year that they finally win a Super Bowl title. And if that doesn't juice you up, I don't know what will. Confirmed great interest in what games? What games do I have great interest in? I would love to go to the Monday Night Football game against Tennessee. That's going to be a hot ticket. That's going to be a tough ticket. People are in the queue right now on the Buffalo Bills website getting tickets to that game. Honestly, for me, this schedule as a fan for me is great because I love the anticipation. I love the primetime atmosphere that we will have at Highmark Stadium and especially in Orchard Park, New York, while the new stadium is being worked on and ground will be broken on that fairly soon. That's very exciting. But for me as a fan, and you guys are going to give me flack for this, but I've never been one to go to a Buffalo Bills game in the winter. And yeah, maybe I'm not as tough as some of these other Bills fans in that regard that do go and do brave the winter elements. Credit to them. Much respect. But not me. I'm a warm weather guy. I don't like the cold at all. I have no shame in admitting that. But this schedule is not necessarily good for someone like me because someone like me wants to go to a Bills home game in warm weather. And you look at this schedule, Monday Night Football, it's Monday night. The weather in September is going to be pretty good, but it's a night game. And I like day games. I like sunshine, football, in a nice atmosphere heading into autumn. The only game that really stands out to me as one that I want to go to first and foremost is Week 5, October 9th, against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's the only game at home. I mean, their first 6 weeks of the season, they have one day game at home. The only other game at home that they have is the Monday Night Football game against Tennessee in September, which obviously that's the first and foremost. That's the game I want to go to. But Week 5 against Pittsburgh, I'd like to go to that game too. Then their next home game is Sunday night against Green Bay. Another night game. Then their next home game after that. Then we're in that portion of the year where winter has already arrived in Western New York. November 13th, Week 10 against Minnesota, I'll pass. November 20th against the Cleveland Browns, I'll pass. I'm sorry. I'm just not that guy that wants to go to these games in the cold weather. You heard it. I spilled my secret. But yeah, this is me really airing my dirty laundry that I don't want to go to winter games. People ask me every year, and I was sitting right here waiting for one of the last Bills games of the season to start when my best friends, Eric, called me and said, do you want to go to the game today? And I thought about it, and I looked out the window, and it was snowing, and I said, no. I said, no, dude, I can't do it. So it looks like if I want my warm weather, I'll get it Week 5, hopefully, God willing, October 9th. It's October, but I'll go to a Bills game in October. I'll wear the V-neck sweater. No problem. No problem at all. Then, obviously, a big dream of mine is to go to Detroit for a Thanksgiving Day game. I always wanted to see the Bills play Detroit. And, especially on Thanksgiving, I'd say, because Detroit always gets the Thanksgiving Day game. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. That's a box that I want to check off. It really is. It'd be very fun. So that's my thoughts. I think 14-3 is the record. No matter what order it's in, no matter who they're playing, I've thought that that's the record. We do know their schedule. Their schedule is out. It is released by the Buffalo Bills. And AFC East champs, 14-3, riding the momentum into the playoffs and winning the Super Bowl. Yep. That's the prediction. I'm Ryan Thomas. You tuned in to the Thomas Take Sports Podcast. Buffalo Bills 2022-2023 schedule breakdown. Go Bills. So excited for the season to get started.